mine that I wanted to share with you, and then a little bit of inspiration at the end. So let's jump right in. If you don't know me, I'm Annie. I blog at 15acrehomestead.com. I also have a second website, which no is still not up yet. Um, I'm one of the administrators on this group, and this is what we do every Tuesday. It's a local teaching. So if you haven't been around or you're new, you know now. All right, let's jump right in. First of all, we talked last week about blogging and getting your blog going and getting started and doing the right thing so you can grow as a blogger. And one of the biggest pieces of advice I'm going to give you that I noticed some of you are not doing, you really need to be on WordPress. If you're not, you really need to consider it. And I don't mean the .com one, the free version. I mean the paid version. I've said this before, and I'm a big advocate of paying for what you do. I'm not saying that you need to run yourself broke, and I realize everybody has money problems. We all do. Trust me, we all do. However, WordPress.org, you have such a vast array of themes, of plugins, of support. There's more help out there for you. I run two websites, and to keep both of my websites running with my hosting and my WordPress.org, everything, it runs me about $50 every 3 months, I guess it is. So that's what, $150 a year. Now, I realize that that's expensive, and you don't have to go that route. It's just the things that I choose to have on my website. I am very serious about growing my website and growing my traffic and making an income from my website. I intend on my website supporting me when I retire, which hopefully is not far down the road. So if you're not on WordPress.org, really consider it. I know a couple of you are on Patreon, and some of you have really, really good posts, but you can't pin from your posts, and you can't comment unless we sign in. And that's a pain in the butt, because I don't want to sign into any more stuff. I have enough to keep up with. If you're making money, or if Patreon's working for you and it's positive for you, great. But honestly, if you can make the change, it's just a suggestion, but by all means, look into it. All right, with that said, let's talk about pins. A lot of you do not have pins on your website. A lot of you, when I go to your pages to share, and I click my Tailwind, which goes into your article and it pulls the pins out of your article, there are none. The only thing there are those short little square images. Pinterest will not promote you if you do those small square rectangular images. I'm going to tell you now. I know, because I have really been working hard at Pinterest and Tailwind, and you definitely do not get the shares by doing those smaller pins, those like 400 by 300 little rectangular pins. They don't work. Joy from Bean Post Farmstead, it's the post in our group that says Eddie and Joy Racicot. I don't even know how to say her last name. Anyway, she did a really good post about Pinterest pins and said that they needed to be 735 by 1102, which if you use Canva, you can go in and actually get a Pinterest template, upload your image, and make your own pin, and Pinterest loves that. You can also use this, 600 by 900. The point is that it needs to be shorter this way, but longer vertically. So keep that in mind. The other thing is that you need to put your titles in them. What your pin is called, the name of your post. If you have that, Pinterest will absolutely share it. I know that I am very leery about sharing short pins, because that's not what I do on my Pinterest. I do it to help you guys out, but you guys really need to make the right pins, so you need to look into that. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the group. A lot of us can help you do that. And the other thing is that I don't know if you're aware, but you are able to hide your pins in your post. I think that I have shared that in the unit section, and I'll check to make sure, but there is another blogger who deals with, Angie Gessler. She does all social media posts. You can find her on YouTube. It's angiegessler.com. I don't know what she is on YouTube, but I know the name is the same. Anyway, on WordPress, and I can't speak for other sites because I only use WordPress, but on WordPress, when you do your post, up in the top right-hand corner, you have a text and an HTML option. And when you're done with your post and you put your pin in, you can go up there and go to the text version, which allows you to put in HTML. Now, don't let that scare you, because I've never done that before till I did this, and it's actually very easy. You just type in this little code right before your pin, you type in a little code after your pin, you click on it up there, and when it goes back to your post, you won't see it. However, somebody like me or somebody that clicks on a Pinterest button to share your post to Pinterest, it will show those long posts or those long pins for you without it taking up all the space on your page. If you can't, I'll put the link to the video for you, and I'll also put the code in the comments section when I'm done with this video to help you out. And if you have any questions, call me. It's very simple. Once you do it once, you'll have it. I mean, it's not anything complicated. Don't be intimidated by it. All right, that's Pinterest. The next thing about your post that I noticed is featured images. Guys, you got to have a featured image. There needs to be an image that is for your blog. If you go onto your website and the first image that pops up at the beginning of your page for that post is super huge, you're killing your post. You need to size it down. And you can do that by simply clicking on that picture, and you'll see like the box come up, and you can change the size. You can click custom size, and you can make that picture any size you want to. Again, if you need help with that, just please call or please message me, and I'd be more than welcome to walk you through it. If you're on WordPress, I'm not sure how to do it on other platforms. Point of the matter is you need a featured post picture, and the picture should have your title on the picture so that when people go there, they know exactly what they're going to read, and the picture tells them pretty much what the post is going to be about. It does help keep people on your site. It will bring people to your site by seeing that. So you might want to consider that. Inside your post, you need to have pictures also. I recently was doing pictures where like some were to the left and then the text was next to it, and then some were to the right and the text was next to that. And I realized that when you go to mobile view on those posts, sometimes it makes the wording look all discontorted and just crazy. Discontorted. Anyway, it doesn't look right. I went back to doing pictures on my blog that are big enough to take up its own space, and I center them. If you look at maybe my like last 3 new ones, you'll see the difference, and it's a big difference. I'm going to go back and change my post because when I did in my Google Search Console, which is in your analytics, you can go in and see how they score your website and your mobile. And my website scored at like 80%, but my mobile scored at like 40. And the biggest part of that was the size of my pictures and where they were located and how it made it look on mobile. So you might want to look into that and just check and see. Like I said, don't be overwhelmed by all this. I'm just kind of trying to throw all this stuff out there. If you know what I'm talking about, give you a chance to look at it. If not, ask in the group. That's what this group is for. Ask your questions. No question is stupid. When I started, I didn't know any of this. None. My posts were horrible. So ask. I already addressed the Patreon thing. Some of you, your posts are phenomenal, but you're on the wrong platform because we can't share or comment. And if we can't share or comment, how can you grow? The other thing is Shelly from the spring gardening giveaway is going to be doing a video for us. She was a little busy and under the weather last week, so she didn't get one out. But I think you're going to love her idea. And I want you all to participate because she has a really good thing going. She's very organized. She's got it going on. And she's got some information to share with you that I think you all should take into consideration, even if you are a newer blogger. We got you. Just join, be a part of things. We'll get there. We'll grow together. Now, 2 more things. First of all, I wanted to tell you guys, and I haven't really shared it like publicly, but I'm going to share it with you guys because it's an example of how things can go good. I was invited to apply to go to a conference for Google. I do a lot of reviews on Google when I go places or when when I go places. I take pictures and I add to it to help Google out, only because I just think it's such a phenomenal platform. And this morning, in my email, I got an invitation to apply for a conference that they have every year in November in San Jose, California, to come and network and speak on behalf of doing reviews and things like that. They only accept 200 applications, so the chances of mine getting picked are probably like, I don't know, 1%. But I'm going to apply. It's exciting to me. I've never been offered to do that. So I wanted to share that with you because that's my good news. And I'll let you know more about it and whether or not I get picked. I'm sure I'm not, so don't get excited. But I had to share it with you because, I'm always getting on you guys about what you need to do. So I thought I'd give you some good news. Okay, with that in mind, let's talk your blog. Guys, you have good posts. Everybody is wonderful. You guys are really good about sharing. I am amazed at how this group is going. However, this week and last week, I got a lot of messages, people asking me questions, how to do things, what do I think about this, what do I think about that. And a lot of you, I was surprised how many people said, wow, this is just what I needed to hear. I was ready to quit blogging, or I was ready to quit this, or I was ready to quit that, or it's so overwhelming. So I'm going to get a little personal with you for a minute, just to maybe let you guys see why you can do it, okay? I have 4 children that all live out of state and 6 grandchildren. If you all don't know me, I went to Pittsburgh for 2 months, November and December. My daughter had brain surgery. She had a tumor that was attached from her optic nerve to her pituitary gland. And they had to go in up through her nose into the lining of her brain and take that out. And I watched her 3-year-old the whole time that I was up there. And I had to cook dinner, and I had to help my son-in-law run his garage door business. And I took care of my granddaughter, and I took care of the house, and I did laundry, and I did errands. And on top of that, I have, 3 other children that had things going on that I needed to help with too. And in the middle of all that, I still had to pay bills, and I still had to write my post, and I still had to be a part of this group. And I had other things going on. I was part of a mastermind. I was helping 4 other Facebook groups grow. But I did it. And I did it because I know that my blog is my passion, and I didn't start it to quit. And I don't want you to do that. Now, with that said, let me share a little more. So since I came back, first it took me a while to get back in my groove of being home again. I almost felt like I was a visitor when I came back because I've been gone so long. It was weird. Since then, my oldest daughter got pregnant. She is married and has 3 children, but she has preeclampsia. And when she got pregnant this time, she was on Mirena, which is a birth control method that they implant into your uterus. And it is a 1% chance you get pregnant. Well, my daughter is the 1% chance. So knowing that she cannot carry a baby, which is why she was on Mirena, and because of the preeclampsia, she could die if she has another child. So upon finding out that she's pregnant, she's got to have surgery to have the Mirena taken out, which, as awful as it sounds, hopefully aborts the baby for her. If not, she's got to go in and have it done. So she's going through that this week. As a matter of fact, she is in surgery as we do this video right now, hoping that everything goes good. And in the middle of all that, her husband has decided that he does not want to be married anymore. So I spend a lot of time talking to my daughter because she's very down and very depressed. She's got a lot going on. I've used some of my friends up north to help babysit for her and to help her because she does work full time and does have 3 children, only 1 being in school. So I take time out of my day every single day for an hour or so conversation with her. My second daughter, who had the brain surgery, goes in April 3rd for another surgery to get the rest of the tumor removed. I will not have to go to Pennsylvania for that. My mother will, but with my mother going up there, that means that I need to pay all of her bills, take care of her house, her gardens, and everything for her while she's gone. She'll be gone a month and a half. So I have that on my plate. My son was laid off from his job, and he has a daughter, and he had no money coming in. He lives in Pittsburgh, so it's snowing. He doesn't, it's not like jobs are in abundance up there. So I've been helping him and talking to him every day. My third daughter down, she's working full time. She's doing good. I don't have to really concentrate on her. With all that going on, I have a brother who sails around the world on a sailboat who is currently stuck in Tampa. My sister is flying down to go down with him, and I have to take some time to take her down there. I have 700 seeds planted in my garden. I have my greenhouse started. I'm in the middle of an addition remodel, which has completely changed my whole house around. I have 72 animals. 2 pigs just had babies. My other pig is now pregnant. We are rototilling. We did 4 huge gardens, including my edible garden in the back. We have been planting millet. We have been trimming trees. My fiance has been working between 17 and 19 hours a day, literally. So I haven't had any help. I'm still having to cook for me, my fiance, and my mom. Plus, I have my blog. And on my blog, I post every day. I put an article or a post out every single day of the week. I'm figuring out how to do it. I'm doing it. And my blog is growing. I'm still joining collaborations. I'm still doing guest posting. Do I get overwhelmed sometimes? Absolutely. Oh, there's days that by 9 o'clock at night I think, oh my God, I just need to go to bed and forget about this. And then I lay down and I think, well, I kind of wanted to watch that YouTube video, or I need to make a menu plan. So I'm busy. I'm super stupid busy. But you know what? I find a way to do it all because it's my passion and it's what I want to do. If I can do this, if I can run a homestead, 70 animals, care for my mom, help my children, keep my home, run 2 websites, and do all of the blogging and work responsibilities that I'm doing, you can do it. Please don't give up on your blogs. Don't do that. You started it for a reason. There's a reason you put so much time and effort into it. There's a reason that you're in this group. There's a reason that you keep plugging away at it. Don't give up. Don't give up. I've said this a million times. I have 2 favorite quotes that I use for everything I do. 1, life begins outside of your comfort zone. You have to step out of where you're comfortable and just try. And if it doesn't work, it's okay. You learn from it. And all those mistakes that we learn from, all those things that we screw up that we look at later and go, oh my God, that was horrible. Those are learning experiences, and they help us grow and become stronger as bloggers, and we become better networkers, better marketers, better writers, and better people, okay? My other quote that I love so much is, you never see a rainbow until the storm is done. You're a new blogger or you're struggling with something, it's okay. I struggle too. I struggled with my ebook for so long, and I kept putting it off because it was hard. Get your hard things out of the way first. Once all the hard stuff's over, then you'll see the rainbow. Then all the good stuff starts happening, okay? And I'm not saying that you get to a point where everything's easy, because it's not. Blogging is a hard job. Blogging and single parenting are the 2 hardest things I've ever done in my life. But, a long time ago, I made up my mind that I was going to be a strong woman, I was going to be determined, and that I was going to accomplish everything that I would try. Because it builds my confidence, it builds my ego, and it makes me believe in myself. And you all need to believe in yourself. You're all very good bloggers. I got the chance to do guest posts with 2 ladies this week who write phenomenal blogs. I have 2 guest posts coming up with 2 readers, and one of them doubts herself, and she shouldn't. You know who you are. I have someone that asks me questions and then feels badly every time they ask me, oh, Annie, I don't want to bother you. Guys, you're not bothering me. You're not bothering me at all. I would have given anything to have one of me when I started. I'm here to help. Ask. Please don't be afraid to ask. Put it out there. If I can't help you, I guarantee you I can find somebody that can. And you know what? I don't know it all. I definitely don't know it all. There are so many things I'm still learning. But if I can't help you and I don't have the answer, I'm going to find it for you. Or somebody in our group is going to find it for you. If you're one of our members that has not started your blog yet, get on the ball. Get going. You just got to start. Just start. You guys can do this, okay? I believe in all of you. If I can do it with as crazy as things are here, and I'm telling you, you haven't heard the half of how crazy things are here. If I don't have baby pigs sneaking out and getting out and running around, I have a dog that jumped the fence, or a chicken that's fighting with another chicken. It's always something. I mean, like I said, there's 72 animals. There's plenty going on. So keep your confidence up. Believe in yourselves. You can do this. Get your post out there. Share. Get on Kathy Rogers' homesteading group. Get in Shelley's share group. Jennifer, I think it's Jennifer Priet Cook, started a new homesteading page. That's great. You guys have homesteading pages. Open up your pages. Work them. I mean, get them going. I'd like to do one. I don't have the time right now. That's why I work with Kathy on hers. That's a great place to post homesteading questions and get to know people. You can get to know new readers there. When they ask a question, or in a homesteading group, when you see somebody asking how to do something and you have a post on it, share your post. Get it out there. Get your word out there. Get your name out there everywhere. Put your name so that people say, oh, I know her, or I see her all the time. Even if they don't go to your blog, get the word out there, because at some point they're going to. But above all, before you do anything else, believe in yourself. We are strong women. We can do this. You have a good group here. You have lots of support. There's support everywhere. And there's help and an answer for everything. You just have to ask and be willing to look for it. All right, so that's your inspirational little post there for me. I'm sorry that I rambled on. This video is going to take hours to upload, so you're probably not going to get it to this evening, and I apologize. Guys, watch the videos. Go in the units. Read this stuff. Learn. Do what you can. Reach out with your questions, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to try to get a video up on Friday, and we're going to go back to our regular learning next week. So if you guys have any suggestions or whatever, I think we're going to do... I think it was supposed to be affiliate marketing, but I think we might go to like Pinterest or something and leave the affiliate stuff for the side until we can get our blogs a little better and everybody's a little more confident, okay? In the meantime, if you have suggestions or anything, let me know. I'm going to try to put the links I told you about in the comments. If I forget, please reach out and remind me, okay? All right, guys, have a great week. Keep smiling. Happy homesteading. Believe in yourself. Bye.